Okay, we're doing the drop down half diminished in the C box. It's going to be C minor diminished fifth from the seventh. Here's the C major, CR, 5 root 3, 5 root 3. Okay, so from here, 5 root 5. What is it? Oh, that's the G shape. Sorry about that. Here's the C shape. Over here, right? Starting on the fifth. We drop that down and we drop this down to here from the seventh now. Don't go to the nothing, right? That's a little difficult, right? Because that's F sharp in the key of C. But starting from the seventh now, we're just going to move this C shape down one, and we're going to do a C minor shape there. So we're going to start a C minor shape with the seventh as the root, and as you know, C is always is always second inversion, right? It goes 5 C. I was gonna play a chord there. Anyway, so we drop it down. We've got our root, our new root, relative root here on the seventh. All right, and the minor would just be fifth to the seventh to the minor third. Okay, and then we should get a nice minor shape from there. That would be, all right. So initially, the minor shape would be, it would be, we'd start with the C major. Oh, down here. Sorry, I keep playing G. All right, now if we were doing like an Aeolian, it would be. All right. Now we're going to do it from the B. We're just going to do a B minor shape. But we want the diminished. Okay, you see the difference? So that's it in G. Oh, that's in the C box, sorry. So that's how we do it. You know, it would be a C minor diminished fifth shaped B in the key of C. So the half diminished is 7, 2, 4, 6 in any key. In any key. So the key of E. I shouldn't have played that 7 because that wouldn't be in the key of E. In the key of E, you wouldn't have a dominant 7th. That would be the 5th of A. So in the key of A, all right, the 7th, if we played a 7th minor and diminish that, diminish the 5th of it. Okay, so here's the 7th minor. We diminish the 5th of it. There is our half diminished. Right there in the key of A, which is G sharp, B, D, and F sharp. Now, this chart also covers full diminished, but before we get there, we just, believe it or not, we've got some more reviewing to do. And I do want to show you this stuff. This is the new stuff. This is full diminished arpeggios. Before we do that, I just want to mention, and I've done this in a previous lesson, so we're not going to do this one. This is a segmented keyboard, fretboard for cage-bound half-diminished arpeggios. Just read them off. So you're in the, let's say we're in the A box here, in the key of C. Alright, so it would be 5, 6, you know, the A box, the A-shaped key of C, pentatonic. Okay, remember that's key is C. So the root right there is going to be on the A string because it's A shaped. A shaped, root's on the A bar, A string. All right, but it's also on the fingered action A. Okay, E shaped up here, or an E shaped F, let's say. F, there's no F string. Let's say E, well, it doesn't matter. E shaped F, it doesn't matter, right? So let's do this. E shaped, root's going to be on the E string. Okay, and then also on the action finger, the chord making fingers is going to be on there too. All except for C. C is the only caged chord shape that the roots are both on the fingered. But for aged like me, you've got a root on the string note and a root on the action fingers note. With G, you got two of them. Okay, so when you bar a G, your root is on the G string. No matter where it is, the G string is the G string no matter what note you're playing. And then there'll be a double root. You know, B has that, G has that double root, and that's also the double root for E. So it'll be on the both E strings, high E and low E string. High, low. So this is play it as it is. It's just what this is. It's interesting to look at it this way. These are like mini staircases with ladders and hallway walkarounds. So we start on the 6, okay, then we're going up this big step here, okay. This is like a big step here. Then we go around the hallway, all right, and then we have a good sized step here, small step here. So the little staircase from 2, 4 to 6. All right, then we step around here, and then, it's like almost like a mountain path or something. And then we do a step here, then we go around the hallway, do another step so we could get up there. See, there's not a whole lot of steps in this involved. It's not like if we looked at it full arpeggio. Let's say we're starting from the 7, we have a staircase arpeggio here, 7, 2, 4. But then we go back over with the half diminished with that augmented 4th between the 4th and the 7th. That suspenseful one. I'm just trying to make a little analogy here. 7, 2, 4, back to the staircase there. So what we've got is the walk-arounds, and we've got the walk-arounds, and back to a little staircase, a little straight-up ladder here, a step up, step, You just play them as they are, or just keep to the intervals. Now, with the 6th added there, now so we've got minor from the 7th to the 2nd is a minor, from the 2nd to the 4th is a minor, from the 4th to the 6th is a major. So right there we got that major, that familiar major interval, and then from the 6th to the 7th is just a whole step. So you can build these things that way if you don't have the chart, or you can just kind of look at it and say, how's it go now? All right. So you might ask yourself, well, what the heck are we playing here? How am I ever going to remember that? Well, there are ways to remember it. You can look at 6, 2, 4, 7 as a chord. I've done that before. On previous lessons, we've tried to decide what are going to be the half diminished chords. Anyway, but that is the cage bound arpeggios. And remember another thing, that these arpeggios are always contained within the pentatonic scale.